spin the rattle, we riding out while the shallow. You copycats get the gallows, coming out of the shadow of death. Resurrect the elect, one West, automatic boss status. Fully automatic boss status. Fully automatic boss status. Fully automatic boss status. Fully automatic boss status.
I face the east when I pray, but it's one west. All this camouflage on me, I'm a war vet. You BK about the rule, I ain't far-fetched. You niggas won't world peace like Ryan Artest. Hey, took it and ran with it. The old me had to die for me to transition. All the church closed down at the pandemic. But you been carrying every hood like a transmission. You could thank the general, I had the bar. Niggas running out of time like I had a mar. Red cup black label, I'm a connoisseur. I'ma leave it wet if I draw the sword. Nigga, this the code of conduct. Put on all black, it's a rank, I know you talent. She ain't gotta get naked, she know she. We was yelling bad, go with virus. Hey, most high Christ. This type of life for the weak, you gotta sacrifice you. We sin unaware. Niggas go against the grain, they cutting hair. But I'm preaching Friday, I gotta teach you. You might not get to see me 7 days out the week. You got questions, we got breakdowns. You been care about this workout. Refuge, just a second pass. Not too many Texas roll, but it's a straight route. Babylon is falling, let it play out. Fully automatic boss status.
Fully automatic boss status. Fully automatic boss status. Fully automatic boss status. Fully automatic boss status. I'm with shits. I'm with shits. I'm with shits. I'm with shits. I view my adversary through a microscope as a small thing. They wax fat, we ballin'. Babylon keep falling. By all means, these salt teams is cracker dust. Esau won't respawn, they soul people we have to crush. They shackled us, we out the cuffs. It's short turn, that slow burn till after dusk. My Caucasian plantation reparations won't amount to much. That blonde hair, with them blue eyes, and that pig flesh won't hassle us. Shawty hollering that hee-haw, cause that gluteus on Maximus. My whip drip on 100 thighs. We gunning down, you run away. They from the cave, not underpaid. I'm Hunger slave, just for fun, play Hunger Games. Put you in the front like you running things. Uriah, any back talk, you kiss the asphalt, now sing it to the Messiah. You'll be auctioned off with the shipping cost. I'll purchase some good diaper. Bought my Donald Trump and my Richard Nixon. I'm Willie Lynch incarnate. Keep a short leash on you varmint. String you up if you bravehearted. Only thing red, white, blue will be your remains washed off of my garment. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. Hey.
Went from riding on the boat to hanging on oak. God hate these white folks, you can say what you want. This ain't a joke, I ain't laugh at shit. They gon' make it to the kingdom, yeah, with shackled wrists. Yeah. Put they ass in chains with a yoke of iron. Whip hit his back, sound like I opened fire. I ain't gon' lie, I wanna see him suffer. Can't escape cause under the sun, a place of judgment. Yeah, I got a perpetual hatred. They scared of replacement theory cause they destined for slavery. You got an ear, this the patience of the saints. Many prophets desired to see that day. UBK, we gon' take the kingdom. He don't deal with other nations, he gon' plead with heathens. I ain't gon' stop until I see him in the cotton field. Ain't no other option, I'm a diarrhea.
I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang.
That's good rock right there. They did it all years.
I'm coming back with the bitch. Biased in the background with the blacksmith playing in. I'm the good shepherd, you're a hireling. The Lord is a man of war, surely he requires men. Plenty crowns on his head, the Messiah kid. We bend and mash in the teeth, bring your fire edge. I control the brains of behemoth and Leviathan. Iron sharpens iron, I'm on fire with the iron fist. I keep it 125, I don't front, nigga. I keep my sword and a shovel when I hunt, nigga. I stay wise as a serpent, gentle as a dove. Fuck God is all love, nigga, give it up. I'm in the club on Shamar, the departure. Quick to pull the arrows out the quiver like an archer. King Arthur, with the knights of the round, equipping brotherhood of weapon, you should never lay it down. Throw the bad, no cap, let's do some. Sharpen that sword, that motherfucker gruesome. Drop nukes on the Duke's Rasputin. I don't want Shorty if Shorty ain't too some. Throw the bad, no cap, let's do some. Sharpen that sword, that motherfucker gruesome. Drop nukes on the Duke's Rasputin. I don't want Shorty if Shorty ain't too some. I'm at the pinnacle, my niggas identical. You don't want drama, our models the original. True Seminoles waiting on the signal. Move for your honor, the commanding general. In the code, niggas suffer, earn your cover. In the go, anybody shouting, shalom is a joke. Keep your distance from religions, I'm a sniper with the scope. One body, one mind, I align different roll. 50 glasses is you bastards getting mercy. Jada Pinkett Sim getting tangled with the wordplay. Fuck a retrograde, you bitches is mercy. We be breaking down scriptures cause it's Thursday. One West, the 125th is the birthplace. So black and so brown and so speckled, how the verse say. Now you can hate that we hallow, but since you faithfully follow, I take a virgin, no chase chain. Throw the bad, no cap, let's do some. Sharpen that sword, that motherfucker gruesome. Drop nukes on the Duke's Rasputin. I don't want Shorty if Shorty ain't too some. Throw the bad, no cap, let's do some. Sharpen that sword, that motherfucker gruesome. Drop nukes on the Duke's Rasputin. I don't want Shorty if Shorty ain't too some.
Yeah.
All right, Shalom Israel, we back. I said it every week, don't I? Where is the truth going? Nowhere. You understand? Nowhere. We ain't back. We still at it. All right. Man, we had a glorious food ride. Another one, you know. I can't say, you know, how, you know, it is, you know, for three little old real niggas to be feeding in the city of St. Louis. You understand? And some nice numbers too. You know, the amount of people that actually come to the food drive, man. You know, now it's time for brothers to get that bread. Give me that scripture. Where man should not live off bread alone, but every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. Give me that scripture. Y'all be getting plenty of bread from us. You understand? You don't mind giving it to you. It's for you. But you gotta come and get this truth now. You understand? You got your belly full, now you gotta come get that spirit full. You know? Got it? Come on with it, boy. Nice and loud.
The book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God.
Read it again.
But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone.
Man should not live off bread alone. You know you need to eat, right? And we're going to feed you. But just not that by itself. You understand? That's not going to fix the drug problem that you got. That's not going to fix the trauma that you suffered as a child. That's not going to fix, you know, the problems you're having with your wife or your husband, you know, or your children. You know, just getting full. I mean, hell, who cook better than blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians?
Right.
You understand? We always cooking something. We always inviting people over to eat and for some food. You understand? So that ain't the fix to the problem. This is it. You read?
Right. But every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God.
But every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Most High, every single word, ISUPK actually lives by it. You understand? we live by every single word. Okay? Hold on one second, let me adjust this down. Okay, there we go. Look up. You understand? So, when y'all come get that food, keep coming. Alright? Now, come and get this truth. Alright? Because we are at high time. Brother, give me the, matter of fact, give me that scripture. High time to wake out of sleep. And then give me Zephaniah 2:1. We just gotta start the class on the radio show off with Eve right here so our people can understand. Yeah.
Okay. The book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
It is high time to awake out of sleep. This was long, how many thousands of years ago was this? You understand? It was high times back then. And guess what? We showed up knocking right here at the door now.
Yeah, right.
You understand? We at the door now. Keep going.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
Now it is closer than what we believe. A lot of people don't even think Christ is coming. It's been a while. You understand? It's been a while. Understand, it's on the Most High time. It's not on our watch. It had been on my watch, it happened yesterday. You understand? It didn't happen the day I came into the truth. You understand? If it was on my time, it was according to me and what I wanted. You understand? But that's not what it's about. You understand? It has nothing to do with me and my personal issues and what I want personally. Who cares? Who gives a damn what I want?
Right.
You understand? We want what the Most High wants. Okay? And the Most High wants a nation of people back, not, one or two preachers. You understand? One or two Christian churches. You understand? Matter of fact, he ain't taking none of them Christian churches. He's going to destroy them.
Right.
You understand? So, here it is. It's high time to awake out of sleep. Like, man, we are closer than ever. You know? So, give me, what's the other one I asked? Zephaniah? Give me Zephaniah real quick.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
Gather yourselves together. Right? Keep going.
Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
That right there said a lot when that got broken down to me. You know what I mean? Because, who is that nation that's not desired by nobody? I ain't talking just, had an argument one day, don't want to be around these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has been ongoing by all the nations of people. You understand?
Yeah, right.
I remember one time the Arabs, one of my businesses, this brother that I had collabed with to do work with, and you know what I'm saying, the brother he in the world, you understand, and he a Muslim, but still we didn't let that affect us do a business.
Right.
You understand? Because he is a brother, So we turned around and he had put in a bid for this Arab community center, right? And messed me up when we went out there to show you how full of shit the Arabs are, right? When the brother go out there, he giving them they bid, he tell me about it. He said, man, they got a lot of carpet out here, because it was my cleaning company, right? He said, man, they got a lot of carpet out here, bro. It's gonna need to get clean. He said, I talked to him already. He said, I told him you got a business, how good you are, this and that. He said, come drop a estimate on and get this money, right? So I said, all right, cool. Big old building, if I ain't mistaken, I think it was a 3-story building. That's how much carpet in this place. I think it's 3 stories at least. I don't know if it's more, but I know it's at least 3 stories tall. I can't remember. But and then it was huge. It was an old bank, right? You know what I'm saying? So they did the banking on the first floor. They had a lot of carpet down there, but they had some time mostly. But then on the second floor was all their offices, right? So this thing was big, okay? And this was a lot of carpet, right? So I was gonna make a lot of money on this bid, right?
Right.
So I turned around, do my thing, while me and him are there, right? They was finna start praying. You know, they real Muslims, right? They had to do whatever they was doing.
Got it, sir.
And all of a sudden he come running. I thought he was what's wrong with you? He was all excited. He grabbing his belt and I think he about to take his clothes off. He all like this about to unbutton. He's like, yeah, man, we finna go be kicking his shoes. You know? I said, bro, what you finna do? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell's going on? I didn't know.
Right.
He said, oh, we finna pray, bro. I said, man, you gotta get naked or something? Cause I was finna go. You know what I mean? I definitely wasn't finna stay around forever. So he like, no, I'm just taking off my shoes. I'm just going over there. He all excited, so I'm like, damn. So he turned around, shoot in the room, hurry up with them. They down on their knees, they praying, they doing all this nonsense. And so then one of the Arabs come ask me, he say, you pray? I said, hell no, I ain't no one. You know what I mean? He like, oh, okay. So he ain't bothered, right? So once they got done, he finished, doing his bid, because his job, his work was bigger than mine, right?
Okay.
So I turned around, made mine, got mine done, shoot it over to the restaurant. Their restaurant, not restaurant, the grocery store was next to my barber and beauty salon. I had two of them out there in Hazelwood. They next to that. They didn't know it was me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't know, I'm guessing it was the dude who would, I can't really tell if I had seen him there. I remember seeing him before, but I don't think it was like that many times where he knew that I was his neighbor next door to him also. Right? So then turn around and give him the bid, take the bid, he looking at it, did like this here, he said, put the bid down, he said, do you believe in God? I said, do I what? Because I ain't really understand. You know what I'm saying? And he said, do you believe in God? I said, do I believe in God? I said, yeah, but what they got to do with what we doing right here?
Right.
If you believe in God, my brother, God, for every $1, God will give you $2. I said, well, if you want that carpet clean, you're going to give me every $1 that's on that paper. You understand? I ain't trying to hear all that. You understand? Number one, we don't believe in the same God.
Right.
And you just trying to play me.
Right.
You understand? That's all you was trying to do.
Okay,
you know, and see, he know that black people are a people that you can get over on. All the other nations of people know this about us.
Okay.
They know that, oh man, we can get over on them. All you have to do is mention God.
Right.
God. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be a hallelujah fest.
God.
It'll be, oh, thank you. Oh, oh, that's what he was expecting.
God.
You understand? But I wasn't going for that one. You understand? I would not fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Okay? Right. I just can't do it. And this is the point I'm making is it said gather yourselves together.
Right.
We keep trying to join these other nations of people that mean us absolutely no good.
Yeah, right.
That was just one personal incident that I experienced. You understand? And I mean, it is what it is. It's actually true. We have to gather ourselves together because everyone else hates it. What's the show? Everybody hates Chris.
Yeah, it has, sir.
Everybody hated Chris, man. Even Will. You understand? They showed a picture. They was hugged up. They was cool, chilling. They was comrades. They was partners. And next thing you know, goddamn it, Will was smacking Chris.
Yeah, it does, sir.
You understand? For a joke. You know what I mean? Everybody hates Chris. You know what? Everybody hates the Israelites, the Africans, so-called white man, the Edomites, the Italians, the Russians, the Arabs. You understand? They all hate us, man. Every last nation hates the Chinese, the Japanese, the Korean. You understand? Remember when the sisters was getting disrespected and beat on and all kinds of things. Acetone poured on them and all that in the nail shop. One of the videos was here in the St. Louis nail salon. The sister was complaining about the service, right? And you have the right as a customer. I thought that's what it said.
Right.
I thought the old saying here was the customer is always right.
Kind of good.
But somehow when it's a nigga, you're always wrong.
Right.
You understand? I just don't understand that. Now, your policy is the customer is always right.
Right.
And the company is supposed to work to gain the customer. And so, you know what? Oh, how can we please you? How can we make your stay here or your time, your visit here, how can we make this better? How can
Right.
we fix it? If you messed up and give me some cold fries in the drive-thru, you gotta make me some more.
Okay.
You understand? If my burger, if I said don't put no bacon on it, you put bacon on it, you gotta make me another burger.
Right.
You gotta satisfy me. I'm the customer.
Right.
That's like a standard here in America.
Kind of
You
good.
understand? That's an American standard. Is the customer is always right. But like I said, when it's a nigga, you're always wrong.
Right.
So in this nail shop, like all the other ones, the sisters was complaining about their service, right? It wasn't the right color. It didn't look good. Got it on my finger. Whatever it is they complaining about, right?
Okay.
This dude turned around and fought this sister like she was a man. And what was so shocking on the video is all the other sisters were just sitting there watching,
God.
getting their nails done. You understand?
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? They
Okay.
sitting there, ain't budged.
Right.
I can't. I would not have been able to sit there and watch that. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, sir.
I would not have been able to sit there and watch my sister get beat up by this dude. You know?
Right.
All because she's saying, look, you messed up my nails, you took too long, you know, I'm not happy, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
You know, knowing they go every damn week. So
Right.
it's not like she just trying to get over. They love going there and paying them. You understand? They love doing it. Sisters, because of their vanity. Now, y'all look good. Now, don't get me wrong. But y'all a little extra with it over the top.
Yeah.
I done seen them walking out in the snow with them damn flip-flops on, getting them
Right.
getting them nails painted.
Okay, sir.
Like, in the wintertime, nobody's going to see your feet anyway. You got on boots and shoes mostly. You know? But they still go on. I've seen that several times in the winter time. Trying to skimp out to the car so won't no snow get on their feet. Like it's snowing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because of that, these people turn around, they get paid, they get rich, and they abusing our sisters at the same time. Like you remember that the dude out in what's it, Detroit? Where the one I think it was Detroit. I'm not sure. But they turned around and her baby, the sister's 2-year-old baby, picked up a keychain. And the dude beat this sister in her face. You understand? She turned around and she get whatever she getting, looking for whatever she looking for. And the baby, and this goes to show you that the other nation people, they don't care nothing about our people.
Right.
You understand? If it's us, he's stealing.
Okay.
His baby is stealing.
Okay.
Right? Now, me, had the baby came into, I would have gave him the goddamn thing.
Right.
He obviously liked it. You know what I'm saying? A $2 keychain, that's not gonna hurt my business at all.
Okay.
I would have said, oh, sis, he got the keychain. Come here, little man. You like this? You like it? He'd have, or whatever he did at 2 years old to respond and say, yeah. Some of them know how to talk, have a full conversation. He probably told you, yeah, I like this. You understand? It's mine. He probably would have said that. And I would have gave it to him. But because these people know that we're not people.
Right.
Because these people see how the white man treats us. You understand? They treat us the same way. So he turned around and he followed her out the store. He like, whoa, wait, stop. And she like, man, like, what's going on? She don't know that her son picked up this keychain. She don't know. He saw it, and he should have said something at the counter. You know, said, hey, he got keychain. You know, they don't know how to talk.
Right.
He got something. You know what I'm saying? He got something. Said, just say that. You know, I'm sure she'd have understood that. So turn around, he followed her out. She's like, what's going on? He like, he got something. So then when she finally reached, she's like, oh man, this what you following me for? You know, he cussing her, going all off on and all this. So she just flicked it like, her, man, take this shit. You know, and he ran up on that sister, man, punched her in her face about 10 times and had her bleeding and everything like that. Straight up. You know, this is why the Lord is saying to gather together.
Right.
Look at what happening to us. You understand? Look at what's going on. Like, damn, what better time for us to truly, truly come together is when we need each other the most. You understand? If these other nations of people knew that we weren't so divided, this wouldn't be a problem. You understand?
Right.
If they knew that that we were not in all of these different organizations, you understand?
Right.
I mean, they're like no other nation of people is like this.
Right.
No other nation of people has all of these different damn organizations that come out every single time something happens. Or something happened to one of us, man, we got 1,000 organizations that claim to be speaking out against what just took place.
Right.
That is ridiculous, huh? When, like I said, no other nation is like that. When the Asians came out, when the Chinese came out to stop Asian hate,
Right.
it was them together.
Okay.
You understand? They had 50 organizations. They had 50 of our organizations fighting for them.
Oh, okay, sir.
50 of our organizations, people that's of color, you understand? Black people jumped out there to help them. And then I don't see how people can't comprehend things and see that, wait a minute, hold. We've been here getting mistreated. Not like we just complaining just for no reason.
Right.
But we've been getting mistreated, murdered, robbed, just some of every damn thing imaginable that's horrible since we've been here. And it's been almost 500 years. In fact, it's been over 500 years, ain't it?
Okay.
It's been over 500 years. And we still have not gotten justice. But it wasn't even a whole 90 days, was it?
Oh,
It wasn't even 30, was it?
no, it was, I believe it was maybe 2.
They summed that up real quick.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to stop that Asian hate.
Okay, sir.
You're going to stop it, and you're going to stop it now. And I mean, man, like, why? Like, I can't believe that the people that follow, like, what's the name? Al Sharpton was in there, wasn't he? Al Sharpton.
He probably one of them.
I think he was one of the top. He was involved in that. I can't see how his so wait a minute, Al, hold on. Not even a whole 30 days long, and the Asian hate stopped. They put laws in place to stop the Asian hate.
Okay, sir.
But they are doing nothing to stop the damn Israelite hate. You don't know you're Israelite. We'll just say African American hate. You understand? For those that don't know that they're Israelites. So we'll just say they ain't stopped the African American hate at all.
Right.
Since then, there's been all kinds of hate towards us.
Oh, okay.
They ain't stopped that nigga hate. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let me roll it.
Grab one.
Coming down with a little cold, little roll right there. Yeah, and it's some water, smoking shot. Water. So like I said, nobody went to Al. Nobody went to these so-called black leaders and questioned them and said, wait a minute, now why on earth do the Asian hate stop instantly, and here we are still begging for it to stop when it comes to us? You know what I'm saying? Slap. Yep. I don't know if you heard him. That little cold going on. Yep. So, but anyway, like I said, that's ridiculous. They stopped that Asian hate quick.
Tell the guys, sir.
But they will never stop the hate for niggas. Matter of fact, give me that. Give me Ezekiel. So where they got a perpetual hatred.
Tell the guys.
So they can understand why that hatred is never going to stop when it comes to our people. Okay? And then we're going to jump in the articles.
Tell the guys. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Thou hast had a perpetual hatred. This is talking to so-called white men.
Right.
Right? Their name in the Bible is Edom. Idumea, you understand? Or they would be called Edomites.
Right.
But this is the so-called white man. Everybody now, they love saying that Japheth is the so-called white man. They love telling that lie. It's anything to not to bring justice for black people. In the Bible, and this is Christians' fault. This is Christians' fault right here. You understand? You black Christians, you ought to blame for this. Turn around and went in the scriptures. The ISUPK got it right. Okay?
Right.
Did the research, found out who everybody is in this Bible, and blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are God's chosen people.
That's
The Edomites is the so-called white man. He is the oppressor. He is the one that has been murdering us since forever. Okay? And now that we got the truth out there, why don't you just leave it alone? Why don't you just go find something else to do? Go, and if you want to love white people, just go love them. But don't lie on the Bible. Don't say that, oh, no. Japheth is the so-called white man. Japheth is Esau.
right.
When it don't even say that. like the Bible doesn't even trace Esau back to Japheth. You understand?
Right.
At all. Okay? So what you got to do with that lie is you got to take it and throw it in the trash. Okay? Nice try. Right? But trying to save him. There is no saving our oppressor.
Right.
The Lord is going to handle his business on the white man, and I can't even wait till he do it.
Yeah, right.
I'm telling you, I said, and I'll admit, had it been up to me, it would have been done a long time ago. You understand? This would have came to a close a long time ago, but I know the Most High know what he doing. All we got to do is know what we doing.
Right.
And do what we're supposed to do. And you understand? And then guess what? We'll be all right like in the UPK. We all right. We good. You understand? I remember a sister had asked me, she said, why the Most High, if y'all doing it right, why the Most High making y'all suffer right along with everybody else? Hey, look, we guess what? We embrace the suffering. You
Right.
understand? We got balls in the UPK. We're not ready to get out of here so fast, we're going to just leave everybody else behind. You understand? We want all of our people to come with us. You understand? And then again, like I told her, this ain't on our watch.
Right.
You understand? We don't control this. The Most High do. Go ahead, Will.
And Salakia, right there, that question shows exactly why, there's only one body. And Christianity has destroyed our people.
Right.
Just in that question alone.
Yeah.
Because you think that since we follow the law and statutes and commandments, that somehow we should be put above our people.
Right.
Somehow we not our people no more, and we better than our people because we follow the laws of the Most High. See, that's the Christian way of thinking.
Right.
You think you better than somebody
Right.
just because you ain't messed up in the way that they are.
Absolutely.
See, in here we think about all of us, the nation, not just us individually. It's not about just getting us out. It's about getting our people out.
Right. Yeah, right. Exactly. That's what it's about. All of us get out of here, not just us.
Right.
You understand?
Thank God.
Not just us. Your preacher, he ain't worried about getting out of here at all.
Right.
He getting paid.
Thank God, sir.
He got buku paid. So is he worried? No. He ain't teach you the truth at all. You understand? But go ahead, drop them. Let's get to the articles.
Thank God, sir. Monkeypox case reported in man whose, quote, primary risk factor, end quote, was close non-sexual contact at a crowded outdoor event.
Man, you gotta be careful. They say that monkeypox is highly contagious. You understand? And it's mostly, now, I know it's been an argument of is it an STD, is it not an STD, because that's how a lot of people are getting it. A lot of these white homosexuals, they get a Lord a hand. You understand? Get a Lord a hand. These white homosexuals are feeling it now. Now, since they've been pushing that agenda on our people, they do that.
Right.
It's a push, you understand, on black people. It's a whole agenda to where they are trying to make all of our sons and our daughters faggots and lesbians.
Right.
You understand? That's what they're trying to do to our people. And that's something that the white man just cannot leave us alone. Yeah. He just can't keep his dirty, red, white funky, animalistic hands off of us, man. He can't do it. You understand? He got to turn around and destroy us some type of way. He knows that once we turn around and come from under it, then guess what? It's going to be over for him. He knows this. And he is fighting that. You fighting, you understand, the Most High by not keeping the laws, and he's fighting you so that you won't wake up and start keeping the laws.
Right.
Because he know once it happens, it's gonna come to an end. You understand? His money gonna run out. His money gonna run out. And he's gonna be big. He's gonna be everywhere begging for change. You'll see Benny Hinn begging for change that day.
Right.
Because his money ran out. You understand? You'll see what's his name? Peter Popoff. You gonna see him begging for change. He's gonna be like, please, you have a sign to my will work for food, money, any damn thing. He gonna work for anything. Whatever you got to spare, he gonna work for it. You understand? You'll see what's up, Joyce Meyer. You understand? You know how many people love they really think she is an angel or something. They really believe Joyce Meyer is an she ain't never a crook.
Right.
You understand? And what's sad about that, sidebar, what's sad about that is you will find articles where her people have sued her for all of her life. But you still got black people that still go there and support this bitch. You understand? And it's ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous. Right up on Natural Breeze.
Mm-hmm.
And Newstead at the what they call it? Not the ain't the Hope Center. What's it called? Dream Center. Something like that. Dream Center.
Like
yeah, whatever the hell it is. Boy, you see a whole line of niggas washing cars for Joyce Myers almost every day. You know what I mean?
God.
You see niggas in there working for Joyce Myers.
God.
But her people said, oh no, this lady told me, sow them seeds and put money into this church and watch how God was going to bless me. And I done gave this broad my life savings, 50 and 60 and 100,000, and I ain't got no return on my investment. And they was like, we're going to court. I want my money back. You understand? And they sued her. But our people still falling for that okie doke. Didn't follow suit and say, whoa, why they, wait a minute, is there some validity to this? Are they getting money back? You understand? Go get back all your $2 that you done put into the doggone church. Go do it. They won't. Because they really believe they're doing it for God. Only our people. Only our people. Joyce Myers people know that I did this because Joyce Myers said God was going to bless me.
Right.
That's why I took that 100,000 that I had and I wanted to turn it into 100 million. You understand? That's what they was waiting for. And it didn't happen and they sued that broad. Mm-hmm. You understand? But like I said, our people, man, we so stuck on the stupid. We still sitting there waiting to get blessed. Ain't been blessed yet.
Right.
Ain't been blessed yet. You had a good day on the ride to work where you underpaid. You on the bus and the ride was smooth, the pick up and drop off. Didn't nobody get on the bus arguing with the bus driver today, so you think God blessed you.
God.
That's what niggas really believe blessings are. They really believe that is a blessing. A blessing would be to not be oppressed by another people. That's a blessing.
Right.
You understand? To not have this so-called white man with his damn boot and his knees and everything else on your neck. That would be a blessing.
Yeah, right.
So we wouldn't be getting murdered by these people. They wouldn't sit here and push agendas like the homosexual agenda on our people.
Right.
You understand? They wouldn't do that. The drug agenda, the drug epidemic. They wouldn't be pushing that on our people if that was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That would be a blessing, man. For them to turn around and look at us and see us and say, you know what, we'll just go right on home and leave them alone.
Right.
That's a blessing. You understand? Not see us and then blow our brains out. Say we had a gun. No, we didn't. You understand? Say we did something to you. No, we didn't. Karen, good for that.
God.
You understand? Karen is good for that. With her nose and self. Just all in your business. That's a blessing. To not be approached by a Karen.
Yeah,
That's
right.
a blessing. And black folks don't understand that. But to hear that preacher preach that sermon, ooh, I feel it. The Lord's gonna bless me today. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy. Come over with the audience. Read them more.
God, sir. Most monkeypox cases in the current outbreak have been linked to sexual activity, but research published Wednesday by the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention offers new insight into other ways it may be spread. A man first noticed lesions subsequently developed a rash about 2 weeks after attending a, quote, large crowded outdoor event at which he had close contact with others, including close dancing for a few hours, end quote, according to researchers from Stanford University School of Medicine. He tested positive for monkeypox after seeking care at an emergency department about a week later.
Good.
The patient's quote, primary risk factor was close non-sexual contact with numerous unknown persons at a crowded outdoor event, end quote, the researchers wrote. And the case, quote, highlights the potential for spread at such gatherings, which may have implications for epidemic control, end quote. The event he attended in the UK was not a rave and was not attended specifically or mostly by persons identifying as gay or bisexual, according to the researchers. While many attendees wore tank tops and shorts, he wore pants and a sleeveless shirt. He did not notice anyone with skin lesions or who seemed ill. He attended a few other similar events over the next 4 days. According to the CDC guidance, monkeypox can spread to anyone through close contact, which is often skin to skin, as well as intimate contact that includes sex, hugging, massage, and kissing. The patient, a man in his 20s, who recently returned to the U.S. after travel to the UK, did not report any sexual contact and did not have any evidence of genital lesions. Samples of both saliva and nasal swabs tested positive for the virus, even though the patient did not report any related signs of illness such as fever, chills, or cough.
Good, nice. So there it is. You understand?
Oh, yeah.
You can turn around and hold on. I gotta check this mic. You one of the ones USB mic. Some odd reason the mic ain't on this on the stream.
You see one of the new ones?
Yeah, give me one of the new. StreamYard just do what they want. Let me test the sound real quick to see if we got it. Okay, the sound coming out the speaker, but we ain't got nothing coming out of the mic. I'm gonna see if we can fix this real quick. Take just give me the USB port.
Oh, use this?
It's a USB.
Oh.
I'm saying give it. Yeah. Set it up. This tap on to see if it still ain't doing nothing.
Check.
Nope.
Check.
Let's see.
1, 2, 3.
Oops. No sound. Hold on, I'm gonna drop this line real quick.
problems on StreamYard?
Okay, I just ended it, huh?
You said those problems on StreamYard?
Yeah, not this is the one I be doing on DMG. Channel class with yeah, StreamYard. It do what it wanna do for some odd reason. Like remember when the camera wouldn't work? It wouldn't go, I don't know what it be doing. But it's just shit. I don't know if it was mine or you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was. If it was on our end, if it was on StreamYard. I know StreamYard do be tripping though. It's alright, we ain't gonna worry about it. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling. You understand? But this was what I wanted to turn around and bring out real quick. Go ahead, go to the next article.
Sir. Monkeypox patient's nose is rotting after being dismissed as sunburn.
Now this one right here was terrible. You understand? This story here, just a picture alone, I don't even want to put it on screen.
Yeah.
You understand? It's so disgusting, man. Go ahead, keep reading.
A man's nose began to rot in one of the most shocking monkeypox cases reported so far. A 40-year-old German patient went to his doctor after a red spot developed on his nose. It was assumed to be a sunburn. The man was sent home, but within a few more days, the lesion on his nose began to turn black. The man soon found pus-filled sores all over his body, which were particularly severe around his penis and his mouth, as reported in the medical journal Infection.
Hey, real quick, you heard Gentleman Hyman. Gentleman Hyman said that the disease is where the sin is, and on his penis and his mouth. And you know he's a gay man. This is another gay white man, and his penis and around his mouth is where the sin is at, and a little bit on his nose too. Hey, good night. Keep reading.
The unnamed man was tested for monkeypox and given antivirals to combat the virus. While at the hospital, he was also tested for various sexually transmitted illnesses. For the first time, he told doctors, which also revealed he had undiagnosed syphilis.
What?
He had undiagnosed syphilis
and
HIV.
And HIV. You understand? And you know he already doing whatever the hell he want to do with whoever he want to do it with, whenever he want to do it. You understand? And this is why the Most High said, for you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to never engage in such behavior. To never turn around and do such a thing to where you're going to turn around and get a disease that's going to kill you. The syphilis, the AIDS, and now the monkeypox. That white man, he was out there getting it. You see what the other one said? He said he got it from kissing at a party. He was at a party just kissing every damn body. You understand? Like, keep your mouth to your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? But he turned around and now you know he was lying.
Okay.
You know he was lying. Talking about something he was kissing. He was kissing all right. Yeah, he was kissing something all right. You understand? But that ain't how he got it, by hugging and kissing no damn body.
Right.
That's what he would like for you to think. He got it because he is a full-fledged sissy. You understand? He's a homosexual, and they really are promoting this life as if it's so happy. They're like, come on, the word gay mean happy. No, the hell it don't. I don't even use the word gay for nothing. If I'm want to say happy, I just say happy. I ain't gonna say gay. You understand? But being gay is not happy, man. He might be having the time of his he was.
Right.
He was having the time of his life. They try to promote homosexuality as if it's just such a wonderful thing and it's just so great and it's just people that just want to be loved and just want to be left alone and just no, that's not what it is. It is full of drama.
God.
Full of drama, man. You understand? They always fighting each other. They always, what was it, the gay, remember the gay pastor, the article we pulled out? The gay pastor, they killed, I think either the lover killed the pastor or the pastor killed the lover.
Yes.
I can't remember how that went. You understand? But this man was a so-called preaching the word of God, but then there's a homosexual.
God.
You understand?
God.
He hated it, you understand? That's what he was all about.
God.
You know what I mean? And he turned around and either killed his lover or the lover killed him. Come on
Eddie
with it.
Long.
Huh?
Eddie Long.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm like.
Absolutely.
It's a lot. You gotta be more specific.
Right.
If you talking about gay pastors,
You say damn near
can't
all
say
love.
that one. Which one?
Right. Damn near all love. You
Yeah,
understand? Like, that's crazy. But, yes, more?
God.
Uh-oh, come on with it.
According to study authors, the man's case was so severe because the HIV left him immunocompromised and susceptible to necrosis, the death of bodily tissue. It's like it's just these diseases work together to
Yeah.
destroy you because they're all related. They're all where was HIV? Where did that first blow up?
Right.
The gay and lesbian community.
Right.
Where is this
right.
blowing up? You can't see that this sin is going to destroy your body.
Right.
But HIV destroys you from the inside.
Yeah.
This is destroying you from the outside.
Time.
And they work together. And you get them the same way.
Time.
Like, that.
Time. Get them
How-
gay sex.
How much more do you need for the Most High, for you to understand that the Most High is telling you this is not an alternative lifestyle. This is a way to death. This
right.
is not a way to live.
Damn right. Damn right, huh? Like, you got to see that. Because you're going to get you gay or lesbian, you're going to get monkeypox. You're going to do it. You're going to get it, man. You're so nasty. Like, being a homosexual or a lesbian is disgusting. There's nothing good about it. It's not like, you know, people look at you and really, oh, they're in love. You understand? Now, I have seen couples, brother and sister, hugging and kissing, holding hands, doing whatever they doing. I can say that about them. You understand? I can say, man, look, that's a beautiful couple, man. They look good. They even look like each other. They've been together so long. You know,
Right.
you know how we do. We start looking like each other. You understand? They're acting like one of them. Act like the woman. I ain't saying nothing like that. But just saying.
Right,
You know,
right.
y'all know how you act alike and you talk and y'all just, you know, you can say that about one of those couples, but not no gays. I can't say nothing good when I see two sissies or two butches together. I just can't say nothing good. Because nothing's good about it. Like, you got a man trying to be a woman, and you got a woman trying to be a man. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, that was disgusting. I remember my cousin. I had a cousin in the family that's a homosexual. And this dude turned around and said one time, he said, man, I can't wait till I get me a straight nigga. I said, cuz, anybody that mess with you ain't straight. What the hell you talking about? What is you talking about? He just saying the one that looked like, you know, one of the undercover. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was actually talking about. One of the brothers that's out there that look like he a thug or just a real man or whatever it is.
Okay.
Secretly he's coming home to be with him. You understand? Like, I told that dude, I said, man, no man that's with you is straight.
Right.
Like, get that out your head. You know?
Yeah.
Get that out your head. You'll never find a straight man if he's fooling with you.
Right.
If the man fooling with you, he ain't straight. You ain't straight, nigga. You understand? like, what is he talking about? You understand? I mean, man, hey, Christianity has done a number on our people, man. For him to even say that, make that statement, that comment.
Right.
You know, instead of saying, you know, one day I hope to get my damn self together. You know what I mean? Stop sleeping with all these men. Nah, he ain't say that. You know? His desire was to find a man that's straight. That's what his desire was. It's disgusting. And with all them monkey pops, you done with them?
No, sir.
Okay. Give me the next one. This what we gotta do now. We gotta go back to this album. I think everybody remember this real quick. I believe everybody
Get
remember
50%
this.
off all Domino's online
all
pizza
this
orders at
commercial.
menu price this week only, which
They kill me
includes
with that.
right now.
I don't know what you gotta say. I don't own the rights to this music or something like that. You gotta say that dumb stuff.
Come on, bag. What? Give me 50. Yeah. Oh, I'ma grab it.
Hey, the CDC got it wrong.
Oh, God.
The CDC got it right.
Right.
He said, bag back, give me 50 feet. You definitely got to give me 50 feet now with the monkeypox.
Down God, sir.
You understand? You got to give me 50 whole feet. You understand? You got to bag all the way back. And what's good about this disease, I'm not saying it's a good thing to have it, nothing like that. I'm just saying what's good about it is that you can see it. You understand? It's something that you can catch from contact, right?
Okay.
And you can see it. So you gotta watch touching people, man. You understand? You really gotta watch touching people now. You know? Now we ain't all touchy feely in the UPK, no goddamn.
Right.
You understand? We dap our brothers up pound. You ever had a Captain Mark Wild pound? You understand?
Okay.
You ever had some of these other brothers pounds,
Yeah,
boy?
okay.
They carry you back in. You understand? Niggas got to come in here, boy. You got to get your back strong. Because brother will dap you across the back and damn near break it.
Okay, sir.
But that, you know, and then ain't nobody just touching on sisters and doing all that. Nothing wrong with a nice sisterly and brotherly hug. But that's about it. We don't do all that.
Okay.
You understand? All that ain't happening. You know, out there in the world, oh my God, they touching on each other every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? So, but now we got to take it back to the old school. You got to
Right.
bag back and give me 50 goddamn feet. You understand? Because you might have monkeypox. Well, come on with it, bro.
Got it, sir. This week, a car went through the wall of a medical marijuana dispensary in St. Louis County. Not once, but twice within a 24-hour period.
Mm-hmm. They robbed him. Now what I don't understand what made the white man think he was gonna put trap houses in every corner in the hood and they wasn't gonna hit your trap house.
Right.
You understand? They hit the trap house. Right? So now they starting to hit your trap house. You know? They starting to hit your trap house. And I know that I'm willing to bet that these are white people.
Oh, God.
I'm willing to bet
God,
these white
God,
people
God,
doing that.
Okay, sir.
You understand?
Okay.
Straight up. I'm willing to bet money on that. You understand? I know they love to blame niggas for every single thing that has gone wrong here in America.
Right.
I know you love it. But guess what? I don't believe it this time. I believe these some devils doing this one. Go on and read. And they turned around and did a smash and grab in the cookie spot. Now you know ain't no out in First. It's a they got a little smaller drive-through. It's kind of like what's the name of it? Insomnia Cookie or something like that. Yeah, it's just said cookies on the building. They did smash and grab over there too. Like cookies. Ain't no nigga stealing no cookies.
Right.
You understand? Ain't no nigga smashing no grabbing no damn cookie. And you gotta bake them. They ain't already baked. You gotta, you know, they sit there. They bake them when you ask them. You know what I'm saying? They of course they got some that's on display, but they ain't just leaving cookies sitting overnight.
Right.
They don't do that. You understand?
Right.
They start cooking them that morning.
Okay.
And then if you come in and you say you got a big order, so you want a dozen of them or something, they only got 4 in the thing, they cook them right there on the spot for you. You understand? And this is the place they rob. And you know these is devils doing that.
Yeah.
You know, no damn, ain't no nigga wasting his time in no damn cooking spot to go steal some cookie dough. You know what I'm saying? You can go to Aldi's and get you a roll of cookie dough for $2. You know, like come on. But yeah, I believe that these are white people cooking these. Come on with it. Read it up.
It was the latest and most brazen in a series of burglaries at dispensaries across the St. Louis region in recent weeks.
Now that's another reason why I believe it's white people.
Got it.
Because if it had been niggas doing, oh, this is the worst thing I've ever heard of in my life. That's what it wouldn't have said nothing about it being so brave. You understand? They wouldn't have been listed as being brave for breaking in this place or in these places. You understand? Come on with it.
Which industry security experts fear are the work of a heavily armed and increasingly dangerous group of juveniles and young adults.
Mm-hmm.
In all, police and marijuana industry security specialists tell me the group has struck dispensaries and more than 24 times since July. Their targets span the area. Dispensaries in St. Louis, Sunset Hills, Berkeley, Manchester, Richmond Heights, St. Charles, Lee May, Concord Village in South County, and just today, Valley Park have all been hit. Cookies, the shop that had a car driven into it twice, got the most public attention because of the obvious damage.
Yeah, they ran through that too. Ran their car through that too. Through the cookie spot as well. Huh? They didn't run their car through the cookie spot?
Cookies is the name of the weed spot.
Oh, that's another dispensary?
That's the name of the dispensary.
I thought that was a cookie spot. Like
it's
Insomnia.
Nah, it's not.
Oh, it's for Insomnia, huh?
Kinda
It's for
sir.
Insomnia, but it ain't. Oh,
Oh,
that's the dispensary.
kind, sir.
I actually thought that was another little cookie shop where you turn around and just, so it was dope. It was the trap house. Okay. Oh, it was the trap house.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they correct me. I didn't know.
Yes,
You understand?
Yeah.
Because I know the ones that they've been putting up all got the same little name and the same little green logo.
Oh, that's because okay. So that's one company, right? That's Greenlight.
Yeah.
Because like you said, they popping up like McDonald's. They all over the place.
Man, all
They right
over
across
the
from the
place.
Steak and Shake one that I go to.
Yeah.
Like everywhere.
Yeah.
But no, it's another company, and I'm guessing it said like because a lot of these companies, well, it's some in the loop. There's some in the loop. It's like 3 or 4 different dispensaries in the loop. Like there's a bunch of little companies, a bunch of little dispensaries. But Greenlight is like McDonald's.
I got you.
Over here.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But Cookies is the name of the dispensary, sir.
Okay, I thought it was just a regular another little cookie shop. So they got them edibles in there, huh?
Kind, sir.
Okay, so they got them cookies in there. Okay, I get it. Like I said, correct me, 'cause I didn't know. When I saw the video on it, you know what I'm saying, when they smashed, and I'm thinking like, damn, who was breaking there? Like,
yeah, no, that was the dispensary.
okay, so it's a dispensary. So now that answers my question. Answers why they were breaking there.
Yeah.
You know, because I was saying it didn't make sense. You know, because I never saw nobody breaking no bacon.
Right.
Nobody breaks the bacon.
Kind.
You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know what they were baking in there. You understand? That's the problem. That is the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. I have my bakeries mixed up.
Right.
Okay. No sweat. I'll take that. Hey, good night. Hey, well, look, I stand corrected. It's another trap house.
Okay.
You understand? Because I ain't been paying attention to it. I just been seeing the green light
Kind,
everywhere. Like you said, it's one by my crib.
Yeah.
You understand? They everywhere. Every damn vacant building, they grab them.
Kind, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And they put them everywhere.
Yeah, kind.
So I hadn't even paid like them other ones any attention, like the small ones.
Right. Kind.
You know?
Like, like they say dispensaries or whatever, but then like the shop's name is Cookies. Like you don't think of, you know what I mean?
And it looked like it's blue. And I think they used They got Cookie Monster on there.
Yeah, it's
Or
like
they
the
got
big
him-
blue, the big blue seat with the hit counter.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm thinking this like Cookie, like
No,
Cookie Monster, really.
Well, I say.
It's
like it. The one in the loop is called Suede. Yeah, the dispensary in the loop is called Suede.
Suede.
Okay. Have you
Suede?
seen those new signs for the it's a new store in the loop called Suede, and they got advertisements all over the place.
No, I ain't paying
Yeah,
attention.
it's a dispensary.
It's a dispensary called Suede. Now.
Okay. They you know, yeah, their names don't let you know that they're dispensaries. You don't think of like, oh, there's a new store called Suede. You don't think that's
Right. It's a new drug house on the
Kinda
corner
nice.
of Suede. Exactly. Good night. Good night, huh?
kind of cut.
Suede? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then there's and then there's another one in the loop called Jane.
Jay?
Jane, Jane.
Jane? Oh, Mary Jane? Oh,
But it
that's-
just says Jane.
Good
Oh,
night.
and then they have billboards for them on 170.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, it's just
Just
trap house
regular-
advertisements on the billboard.
on the
freeway.
billboard. Good night.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay,
Come
sir.
on.
Yeah, it's everywhere, sir.
Good night. Dang, and I ain't seen none of that. I ain't paying attention to it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't paid
It's
attention.
a lot here. The craziest part is recreational marijuana in Missouri is still illegal.
Still illegal. Still illegal.
How are there dispensaries everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not hiding these trap houses.
No.
They're in the loop. Like the same place. They told us we couldn't stand out there and speak. They have a trap house that's advertising right across the street.
Mm. Oh, that's the building they got?
It's diagonally across the street from there. Can I say?
So it ain't where. Oh, it's the old restaurant where it was on the corner? Is that it?
Oh no. No, it's not that one. You thinking of Cicero's? They used to be out there on the corner and right there over by the library.
Maybe
But no.
you got me gonna drive down there. I want you to ride to drive down there and see for my damn self. You gonna make me drive down there.
Yeah.
It's right up the street. Right up the street. Come on now.
I'm kind of good. It's
Suede.
It's right across from it's right across from where the pageant is.
From that.
Kind of guy.
Okay. I'm gonna have to see which building it is.
It's like a
I know what you're talking about now.
it's like a red brick building with like white on the trim.
I didn't see that. I did not see that.
Kind of guy, sir.
Damn. You know we had one in the building.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was one in here. Yeah. They turned around and they gone now.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they gone now.
Yeah, I didn't pay them nothing.
Yeah, we don't need that in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So thank the most how he got rid of that.
Kind of guy, sir.
You know? Yep. Good night, huh?
Yeah, it's like I said, the exact same place that they told us we could not stand out there and speak. They allow it recreational weed to be sold in a place where recreational weed is still illegal.
It's still illegal.
Like okay, I can see how you can have you might have an argument for the police doing that in a place where they made recreational weed legal. No, it's still against the law here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. The white man is the devil, the Bible speaks of. Like how are we, that's the building?
Okay.
Damn. Big old building too.
Okay.
Big nice building too. Yeah. Big nice trap house. Damn. You understand?
Like it's
Good.
not hiding, sir.
No, they not.
It's a standalone big building by itself.
Damn. Selling drugs out there.
Okay.
Good night. And I don't know if you remember that conversation that we had with the sheriff, the brother.
Okay.
Turned around and said that we don't want He said they trying to make U City multicultural, but the only culture that they don't want in U City is you.
Okay.
You understand? You and your people. Remember he said that?
Okay.
Good night. Like, and that's why. That's why they want to
Yeah, right.
they want to put all the drugs they can up in there. You understand?
Okay.
They want to put the dope in there, but they want to turn around and get rid of the priests and prophets of God. They turn around and fix. And the same sheriff want me to go to the prisons with him and start speaking to the youth. Remember when he asked me that?
Yeah.
He want me to go to the speak to the youth, but then damn, you turn around and they take away the church's chicken that was over there. It was drawing too many niggas.
Right.
But now they put the dope, put the damn trap house up in there.
Okay, sir.
You know, and they welcome the trap house.
Yeah.
You understand? But they don't welcome no niggas. But he want me to turn around and speak to the youth.
That's what I did.
And then what they got now?
You see that one right there?
Now that, yes.
That's another
what,
dispensary.
that used to be a restaurant too, right there.
Cold Stone used to be over there.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
It
Yeah.
used to be like a I know it's T-Mobile is still over there. It was T-Mobile down there, but it used to be like a hat and shoe shop
I know
right there.
exactly where that's
Kind of, sir.
Yeah, that's by the bank, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
So this
is another one in the loop.
And it's another one.
That's a dispensary. No, it's two dispensaries in the loop, sir. Kind of.
Come on now.
Listen.
Right there?
Kind of.
Good.
And you know the police post up right there in
Right
that parking
there.
lot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the police are guarding the trap house, sir.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
They are. They definitely gonna make sure that they trap house don't get robbed.
Okay.
Damn. Come on now. He is the devil, man. This is why we should not be following white people, man. Damn, this is why we should not be following them.
You think because you live in Missouri and Missouri says, marijuana is illegal and they ain't changed that ever, that there's not legal trap houses? There are. Every in their most prominent business places as well. They boast about the loot. Like they're proud of the loot.
Hey.
And that's exactly where they keep where they keep the trap houses. In their most prominent business. Like
And real quick before you say that, U City is at one point it was the busiest shopping district in America.
Kind of, sir.
It still be busy. Go ahead.
But if this doesn't show you that there are two laws in this country, there are two quote justice systems in this country. If you don't understand that this system in this country is not made for you, like they still got your uncle in jail for that joint he had 10 years ago, while they got these dispensaries sitting right here in the loop. They still gonna kick your door in because you got weed.
Right.
But you bought it from the loop and paid them city taxes, and then they followed you home because you suspected they knew you had weed on you.
Yeah. Damn, man. They the devil.
Sir.
The white man in U City is the devil.
Sir.
The run U City. That's why the Lord turned around and smashed that trolley system that he had. You see that all the millions of dollars they spent on that? Junk ain't even running. They tore up more cars than they did riding the trolley. What you found out?
So I just had the search up trying to find the other dispensaries in the loop. That Jane, when I showed you, it has a service called Doobie Delivers, because they will Doobie Delivers. They will DoorDash you your weed.
Come on.
Listen, they don't just have a trap house; they'll pull up on you.
So they got the damn DoorDash people.
I don't think it's actual DoorDash.
I'm just saying.
But Kalakai, yes sir.
Delivery. So you gonna be
Kalakai, it's like a Domino's pizza for you, son.
You finna be delivering dope.
Kalakai.
So you gonna get stopped and get charged with traffic. Damn, come on. Doobie Deliverers. Come on.
Doobie Deliverers.
Come on, dog.
Yeah, there's a, yeah. Yeah, kind of say. Like I said,
They running the dope.
that's just one street, sir. That's just what. That's less than a mile on one street.
Dang.
Yes, sir.
Good. Damn, jump to the next order.
Kind of, sir.
We ain't gonna be able to get to the topic now. Good night.
Video, this one. Okay, this is next.
Oh, on the video.
Kind of.
Oh, hold on.
So this
Okay,
is
yeah,
happening.
let me play the
Waffle
video.
House.
Pull, get the next article while I
Okay,
get the
okay.
video up. Go ahead, you got one.
The next article?
No, yeah, start with the next one. I'm gonna get this video right here.
Well, rainbow fentanyl found in several states across the country. The drug resembles candy and, quote, seems to be marketed specifically to a younger age group.
So you know they targeted our kids with drugs too.
Oh, God,
You know, just like they got the edible. Messed me up one night. You know the sister that was doing the tacos?
Okay.
Turned around and had the small chip candy bags on the
Okay.
table. I said, what is this? Oh, that's edible. They look like Dorito bags,
Okay.
Cheeto bags, all kind of candy.
Okay,
You know, and you know a lot of kids is gonna get their hands on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's terrible. You know, shows you that drugs mess you up in your mind. Or you gotta be a child about it. You gotta be a child about getting high. You understand?
Yeah, we got it.
You want to take Skittles, and, you know what I'm saying? M&M's. I think I seen. What's Mike and Ike's? All the candy, all the damn kids candy. You want to be a child about being a drug addict, so you're gonna turn around and take the boxes that resemble candy and make you some drugs out of it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, read a little bit of that.
Okay, sir. On Thursday, DEA officials warned parents that the department has been finding rainbow fentanyl in Washington, D.C. for the past 18 months. The dangerous pills resemble colorful candy. The DEA's field intelligence manager, Jennifer Laughlin, told the news channel that her biggest concern is, quote, is the pills seem to be marketed specifically to a younger age group, end quote. Laughlin urged parents to talk to their children about the dangers of consuming pills that have not been prescribed. Laughlin reported that the DEA tested the confiscated pills and found that many have been laced with methamphetamines and animal tranquilizers. Some of the multicolored pills that were tested in our labs recently, particularly a recent batch that appeared to be children's chewable vitamins, were tested by our lab as containing both fentanyl and methamphetamines.
Good. Nice.
On Wednesday, 15,000 fentanyl pills were seized by Customs and Border Protection agents in Arizona. Nogales Port of Entry authorities said they discovered the pills strapped to someone's leg. Court Director Michael W. Humphreys stated on Twitter that fentanyl pills had, quote, the appearance of candy. He warned that it could be, quote, the start of a trend with transnational criminal organizations targeting younger users, end quote.
Where's nice? That's it on it?
One day prior, Nagella's Border Patrol agents seized 250,000 fentanyl pills, 11 pounds of heroin, and 10 pounds of methamphetamines. Authorities reported that some of those fentanyl pills also resemble candy. For Humphreys and Nagella's Border Patrol agents, fentanyl seizures have become a regular occurrence. On August 9th, they discovered another 70,000 pills. Additionally, authorities reported that over a 7-day period at the end of July, they seized approximately 1.1 million fentanyl pills.
God dang. That's a lot of drugs out there, bro. God dang. And the more our people, don't go back to work real soon, they're gonna want to get on the drugs. But the sale of drugs, I don't even, like, where the hell you get the money from? You know what I'm saying? You don't even have an income. But they're gonna find a way to get high and thinking that they're gonna, get away from this misery, for about what? It only works for 15, 20 minutes. And then you right back in the same old spot that you was in. So it don't even make sense to use drugs. Whatever you going through, whatever trauma, it ain't gonna fix it. You've been getting high for this long and it hasn't fixed it. What make you think the next blunt is going to fix it? What make you think the next edible is going to solve all my problems? The next crack pipe this is gonna be the one right here. I'm gonna smoke this piece of crack right here, and it's gonna take away all my problems. It's gonna fix it all. It's never gonna fix it, man. You're just gonna end up losing your damn teeth. Your lungs are gonna get black, real black. You understand? You ain't gonna be able to breathe. You can't breathe now. You're gonna turn around and first you're hallucinating like crazy. Next you'll be walking up and down the street butt naked. That's all it's gonna do. It's not gonna fix anything. So if you're getting high, stop getting high, because it is a sin against the Most High. Right? Well, okay. On that one, let me get this other video real quick while I'm at this one. This one messed me up. Oh my God! Let's play this one. This is the pastor here.
See, that's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted, because of how you've been honoring me. I'm not worth your McDonald's money. I'm not worth your Red Lobster money.
He said, I'm not worth your McDonald's and Red Lobster money.
I ain't worth your St. John Nick. Y'all can't afford it no how. I ain't worth y'all Louis Vuitton. I ain't worth your Prada. I'm not worth your Gucci. Mother, I'm saying this, and I promise you, Deacon, it is not with respect of one. I'm saying it because I want you to understand just what God is saying. I even found out that Movado, you can buy a Movado watch in Sam's. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters.
Oh my God. This dude turned around and went in on his congregation because, hold on one second.
See, that's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted, because of how you've been honoring me.
He said, that's how I know you poor, broke, and busted and disgusted, because you ain't honoring me. How many times have we told our people that preachers, that is the worship of a pastor?
Right.
How many times have we said that? The
Oh.
man said, he said, am I not worth your McDonald's money? Am I not worth your Red Lobster money? You can buy me a bottle, but you can't pay me. Like, that's ridiculous. I had to run that back. This is what your preacher actually think about you. You understand?
Yeah.
This is what your preacher actually think about you. They already getting all the damn tithes. Like,
Right.
I mean, damn. Maybe if somebody just didn't pay here and there. This a nice church. It's a nice big old church you got. This ain't no little small hole in the wall.
Right.
And he turned around and just sucking people dry with that money thing every week. You understand? Like, you already, the preachers are not supposed to accept tithes.
Right.
Pastors are not supposed to be giving tithes. They are not doing the work of the Lord.
Yeah, right.
The only someone that deserves tithes is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge.
Right.
Under Commanding General Yohana. That's the only somebody, because we are the only one that are actually doing the work.
Yeah, right.
And nobody else should be getting a quarter, you understand, before these priests. But you will find out shortly, because guess what? The only somebody you're going to be able to run to is the ISUPK.
Right.
And you're going to come here and you're going to lay it on the line. You're going to say, you know what, here it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
I see what you brothers have been saying is right. And look, the doors of the church have now closed. All of them,
Yeah,
since
right.
COVID-19. Since COVID-19, the doors of the church have now closed. What church been open for a reason? Doing what? Nothing.
Right.
They just now scared. They about to run back in that hole though.
Count of time, sir.
Because monkeypox finna start getting them too.
Count of time, sir.
The tambourine player, don't get him.
Right.
You understand? The choir director, it's gonna get him.
Count of time.
The pastor, monkeypox, definitely gonna get him.
Oh, count of time, sir.
He's sleeping with the choir director. He's sleeping with the tambourine player.
Right.
What kind of man want to sit here and shook and shook? You know what I'm saying? What kind of man want to shook and shook? Come on. That's one instrument that I just would never play. You understand?
Yeah.
Never. Look, I bought my kids a drum set,
Count of time.
and it came with the, you know where that thing went, right? And my daughters. I bought my boys this not drum set. It was like a had all kind of stuff. The keyboard. I think it had that flute. It had a flute. It had the drums. It had several things in it. And when I saw that, oh nope, that go in the girls' basket. You know what I'm saying? My sons never even saw that thing.
Nah.
You understand? And they know not to be playing with girls or toys. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So, But yeah, that preacher, he's something else, man.
Count of time, sir.
Damn, he went in on his congregation, called them cheap, busted, and disgusted. That's why you broke now. That's why you ain't got nothing now, because you ain't honoring me.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, if that wasn't a spit in the face out,
Right.
a reason to leave the church. But they were standing up applauding the damn man. You saw
Count of
that?
time, sir.
You saw that? That's disgusting. Christian, and they wonder why we say the things that we say about you. You Christians are disgusting, man. All the way around. Here you got, clearly he's a homosexual.
Bro, count of time.
You can see he's a homosexual. I'm sure while he's talking about what kind of purse they got, he got a birthday bag. You understand? I'm sure he got a damn Movado or something, girly something. I know Movado's watching, right?
Count of time.
Yeah, not the Movado. Give me another name for a purse.
It's like the ones that he named.
What
He named Louis Vuitton.
Louis, and
Prada.
that's an old.
And Gucci.
Louis Vuitton and Prada and Gucci, they've been around for a long time. And I'm sure he got about every one, that last one of them bags.
Yeah, sir.
You understand? I'm sure he do. And here you is jumping up to applaud this sissy. Like, that's disgusting, man. And you are disgusting. All right? Christians are disgusting. Let me get this other video real quick. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna play it. It's too long. It's about a 10-minute video. We about to get out of here. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna just read what, because it was on. She went Facebook Live. This devil did. I'm gonna just read what it say. Okay, this is from Casey Kearns, right? She said, "This just happened at the Waffle House in Lexington. All we wanted to do was sit in back-to-back booths with our kids, and since each table had a different waitress, the one waitress, Kiki, you will see, refused to let us sit there because she didn't want to split table." And then the white woman put, right. Now, first off, I understand Kiki. These are her tables.
Right.
They give each server designated tables. Right? And like she said, you're gonna take up 2 of her tables, so that would take away from her getting 2 sets of tips.
Right.
Versus getting 1. She's gonna, if you put 2 families at this table, you know, I mean, it's one family at these 2 tables, then she's not gonna get tips for seating 2 people.
Right.
That's understandable. In the video, you'll see she said you can sit over there. You understand? After they got on her nerve, right? They turned around and they just didn't understand all these, you know what I'm saying, these seats are reserved. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then the sister had to go off into, no, these are my tables. I ain't trying to split my tables up because these are my tables.
Right.
You understand? I mean, I don't know what the hell she had to say. I would have understood it. You understand? I would have turned around and went and sat somewhere else. It's just that simple. Go sit where they will accommodate you with these 2 and push the tables together.
Right.
You understand? She had the booths. The other side was where the tables was, where they would put 8, 10 people that sit together. You understand? A big party. They'll run 3, 4 tables together for you. To where, okay, you a party of 12? All right, well, just give me 1 second. Give me about 10 minutes and we'll have you over here when these tables get cleaned up. Just as simple. But the white man and the white woman, Karen, right? This is another Karen, Casey Karen. You understand? Casey Karen. Okay, here it is. She has had to turn around and ruin this sister's day, right? But the sister did not back down. She was like, man, look, I ain't going to look. She was like, these tips don't mean nothing. Look, I'm going to just tell you, black people are tired of you white folks, man.
Right.
Black people are tired of you white, as the sister said, you white people need to understand. You understand? Or go somewhere else. Like, just that simple. You was getting on her nerve, Karen. Okay? Then it said, maybe because we're white. It's absolutely because you're white.
Right.
Because you're white, you are the worst people on the planet. You white people are the worst. And you just did not understand. Had you been in a spot where white people was working,
right,
it would have been something totally different. She wouldn't have videoed. She wouldn't have took out her camera phone, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Her phone to start videoing. She wouldn't have had no issue. She wouldn't have did none of that. She would have turned around and she would have waited for them tables to get pushed together. Even though she wanted back-to-back booths, she turned around and she would have waited until it got, okay, oh, well, you know, we're going to put you on this side over here with these 2 booths, or you can take these 5 tables. Either way, right? And she would have waited for whatever. Oh, you know what? We'll wait, man. We'll wait. But no, because it's Kiki, you want to try to make a big deal out of it. And then it says, this all started about 5 minutes before I started videoing. She was threatening us and making racist white people comments. Oh my God. Because she said, you white people need to understand. So now she's being racist. Check it out. We couldn't believe it. In today's society, this is so sad to me and should never, ever happen to anyone. Now, how many restaurants have niggas been thrown out of for just simply sitting there eating? You understand? How many niggas have been turned? This should never happen to anyone. It's always them that start whining and crying when something happens to them. And now all of a sudden, this should never happen. But they don't take an account to where they do that to us. Even in this instance, they are bothering her. Come on with it, bro.
No, that's not that. This ain't that. You're not being denied service. No one is denying you service.
Uh-huh.
She say you people need to understand the rules because you don't follow the rules.
Right.
She's not saying that you can't eat here. She's not saying that you can't sit at these tables. It's just if you sit here, these are the rules. If you want to sit the way you want to sit,
Right.
you can do that over there
Yeah.
at that side that we have set up for that.
Right.
You people need to learn how to follow rules.
Right. And you know they don't.
That's what she's saying.
They don't. They don't follow rules.
In this day, yes, in this day and age, we
Yeah.
still got to tell y'all follow the
Follow the
rules.
rules. Follow the rules. She just can't believe that anyone will refer to her as a white people and tell her that she can't sit where she want to sit. She probably wanted to break out and say, "Gal,
God,
we
Gal,
want
gal.
these tails. And your black ass gonna give us these tails." You understand? What did they say? You know, 35 miles down the road for some nigga pie. You understand? If you want nigga pie. Niggas get denied service all day long.
right?
All day long. My man said, what they got to do to turn one of them white only pies into nigga pie? And she pulled out a shotgun and said, how about I turn y'all into nigga pie? You know that stuff really happened. You know that really happened. That wasn't just no funny scene or no movie. That really happened. You got what's that picture that I posted to where the sister, they sitting there refusing her during Martin Luther King time. He was such an idiot for convincing our people to force their way into white establishments.
Right.
He was such an idiot for that. The sister that was sitting there had all kind of coffee and syrup and juice and whatever else the hell they threw on her, man. Flour, all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Because they did not want to serve her. This sister just simply said, we're not splitting these tables up over here.
Right.
It's my area. I work this area. You want to sit like that? You're on that side.
God.
You understand? But they're going to force Kiki to give up her spot and accommodate her. That's white privilege.
God.
That's white privilege. You're supposed to do whatever the hell they say, whenever the hell they say it. And this is the problem with white people. All right, but let me read a little more. It says, the way we were made to feel by her is unacceptable. And in front of our children made it worse. Oh, Karen, Casey Karen. Oh, Casey Karen, she felt bad. She got her feelings hurt. Her feelings were hurt. She was made to feel uncomfortable. And it was unacceptable. Do you know niggas can't walk down the street and feel comfortable around you people? We can't go into our grocery store and get our favorite food and snacks for our children.
Right.
And we get murdered in front of them. Come on. Come on, man. Black people, black women and black men have to pray that they damn children come home because of being around you and being uncomfortable and might encounter the wrong psychotic ass white person and may never come back home. Come on with it, Word.
Being completely honest about what she was so hurt by and offended by is that you Negroes would decide that you want to talk back to her in front of her. Don't you know that you are supposed to bend your head and say yes, massa, whenever she tells you what to do? It doesn't matter that you were doing your job. It doesn't matter that all you did was tell her, hey, look, you can sit over there, but I'm not splitting my table. I'm not giving up my money. Wait, you have an opinion? You spoke back?
Right.
No, I'm offended.
Right.
I'm offended you spoke back. Listen, you people need to. What do you mean by you people? I don't even think the girl said you people. She probably said, she might have said you
No,
white
she
people.
did. She did.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
see the
shit,
video,
well, then you white people need to move.
White people need to
Because guess what? She probably had the same problem every time she talks to a white person and tells them that they have to do something.
Yeah.
Like this is what you think she has this problem with black people in a restaurant? Oh, okay. We good. No, we didn't. Get up and move.
And listen, in the video, the black people went and was comforting the sister. Like, come here, man. Come here. Let me talk to you. They trying to calm her down and, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, it's okay. It'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, they was trying, you know, but the sister went there because I'm sure she encounters this every day. It's an everyday thing. We go through this every day with white people, man. It ain't nowhere we can go where we do not encounter a Karen or a Billy.
Right.
And where we're made to feel uncomfortable. Because like you said, you got an opinion? Who asked you for your goddamn opinion? I said sit us at these two books.
Right.
That's what you should be doing. In front of my kids.
Right.
Not running your mouth.
Right.
Nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was gonna come down to. You know? That's what it was gonna come down to. Had the restaurant not have been full with some other black people, you know what I'm saying? She would have went there. She would have went there. That there's been the majority white.
Oh yeah.
Oh God,
yeah.
it would have been on. It would have been, nigga, who you talking to in front of my kids?
Right.
So this was she said. Says you will see that the table she had was on her side until they realized what was happening. I will say that our waitress, I guess her name Dreamer, was super sweet, very apologetic, and it's the only reason we stayed. Who gives a damn? You understand? I wouldn't apologize for nothing.
Right.
Because guess what? Like we were saying, the customer is always right. But in this case right here, you just can't split up them tables like that.
Right.
That's not how she wanted to do it, and she can do that. She don't have to split the say, oh yeah, you can take these two tables because another family of four, you know what I'm saying, might want to come in and sit at the other table. So she'll get 2 tips versus getting 1.
Right.
And like she said, you can go on the other side. You understand? You can go on the other side. You know? So in this case, you're not right when it comes to the seating. The seating arrangements and how they operate on the inside of that establishment.
Right.
That right there was nothing, like you said, you're not being refused. You're not being told, oh no, your badass kids, because you know they bad. And the next upcoming damn school shooters. No, y'all gotta go sit outside or go somewhere else. We're not gonna accommodate you at all. You understand? It's just that you have to wait until the table that you need comes available. That happens with us all the time. Like I done been to several different restaurants and they said, oh, how many is it? 12? Okay, well, give me 1 second, let me look. They'll look on that board, they'll see where they can sit us at, and they'll come back and say, oh, you know what, we only have 4 tables open right now. You actually need 3 more tables.
Right.
So if you wait, if you're willing to wait, you turn around and, all right, we'll wait. Problem solved. You know what I'm saying? And we wait, they push them. I heard them when they push them down tables together, and then they come back and say, okay, your table is ready. Bam, come on, let's go, y'all.
Right.
Simple as that. Black people can understand that.
Cut.
White people cannot. They got to have their way. And then it says, the cook, who was, I guess, the shift supervisor, tried the best she could to calm her down and sent her home, and then called in the general manager. JP, who was just as nice and ended up taking care of our meal. I don't want to say anything bad about this location, but people should know that the one person can tarnish a restaurant reputation as it was full of people. And you created that problem.
Right.
Not Kiki. Kiki did not. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? You know what I'm saying? Kiki was tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Drake already said it. Kiki don't be tripping. It was you, Karen. That's who was tripping. That's who created that situation. Who made Kiki's day all jacked up because you couldn't wait for another tape.
Right.
Just that simple. What else we got out? We got no other. That was it. We passed the time. We missed the topic. You understand? That's all right. We go over these topics all the time. We're gonna do them again. Tune in again next time to Sharpen the Sword Radio with my main man Cabal on the ones and the twos. You understand? And with that, Shalom Israel.